Stephen in Arlington, you're on WMAL. What do you say to this issue, Stephen?
I think that the signs are. I mean, this is kind of snowflaking. Like the students who perceive this as like some liberal bias are pretty snowflaking because, I mean, you could swing those phrases in either direction, and I think that the perception of bias in a lot of other cases, it makes it into a kind of a witch hunt, so that people can use the perception of bias to basically cut out anything that they don't want.
Do you see in any way, Stephen, these signs as conveying a political agenda?
No, I think they're actually
Really?
pretty neutral. You could construe them to be either conservative or liberal.
Really, we're all immigrants? I'm not an immigrant. I was born here in the United States.
Well, okay. I assume from your last name being O'Connor that your family going back were immigrants.
Yeah, but that's not what that's not what this says. This doesn't say our families were immigrants or our ancestors were immigrants. Stephen, what is an immigrant?
Someone who immigrates.
Right. Yeah. So isn't this by definition false and trying to project a political idea to show solidarity with people who actually did immigrate? It's a false statement, isn't it? We're all immigrants.
Well, in a certain sense, no. You could argue that through the very act of being born, you are immigrated into the country.
I'd love for you to expand on that. I was born in Detroit. I immigrated into the country from where? My mother's womb?
Exactly. And to be honest, that is actually an argument that I personally use against the pro-abortion lobby. So
I see.
I mean, again, you can use these phrases either direction. It's my point.
I think you need an advanced degree from a liberal arts college in America to look at these and decide that you can use them in any direction, or for that matter, to determine that when one is born, one immigrates into the United States. But that's just me.